Hello, this is Oatman, and welcome back to another episode of SmokenSteel, baby. And in today's episode, what are we gonna do? I think I want to build like a laboratory factory. Ooh, what is this? For your collection from Tad. Oh, that's freaking awesome. Thanks, Tad. I don't know if he watches my videos, but I'm putting it up there. Should remove the sign too. I don't need a sign in my living room. Ricky needs to get on that. Moving sign duty job. Okay. Alright, so I do got some materials for this build operation. Let's go to sleep first since we're the only ones on, because it's really late. It's like 2 in the morning, my time. But I do record these really late, so typically. And then Jag just got his new computer today, so I'm really happy about that. Jag's back in action. He's got a better computer than he previously had, even. So I'm really happy for Jag, and I'm really happy he's back in action, and I'm glad it took as quickly as it did. So yeah. Let's see here. Let's go like this real quick, like that tall maybe. I do kind of want a factory laboratory, kind of like similar to what Jag has, except with a smaller quarry. You know what I mean? I know what I mean, at least. That's all that matters. Okay, that works. Lanky really needs to get on SmokenSteel, man. Like, he needs to sell his truck so he can get a new computer so he can get on SmokenSteel, because this place has Lanky written all over it. There's like machine guns and just amazing. Best thing ever. SmokenSteel is cool. This is confirmed lore. Okay, now this, on the other hand, I do have a plan for, but I do want to play with it as well. I did hear Team Dadcraft got into jetpack technology as well, so that's really awesome. Glad for that. Let's do some height things here. I kind of feel as though this needs to be the height. This is nether brick, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed or not. Oh, we need to get more of this. Let's see. Can we? No. Can you make this stuff? I hope so, because please tell me yes. Please tell me yes. No? That sucks. Okay, we're gonna have to get some more of that kind of block. But that's okay. I do want to work on this factory place, because I do want to get into more base stuff here, and I don't have that. And I want to be able to self-sustain myself, and I can't do that as of late. Well, I can, but I want it to be more of an empire than it is already. So let's see. This goes. We're gonna have to corner it like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Beautiful. Okay. So. Alright. That'll work. So yeah, Jack got a new computer. He's going to be back in action doing some SmokenSteel videos and some OakenStone videos, and I'm really happy and stoked about that. He got a new graphics card as well to put in his new computer. He's now an NVIDIA user, like myself and some other members of the server, which is really awesome. I really like NVIDIA for the black hole, my computer, and I don't think I'd use any other brand graphic card at this point. AMD is really good. As far as some stuff like my old laptop had AMD graphics card, I believe. Don't quite remember though. But NVIDIA is good. It's good, and I like it. I like the customer support more than anything. Like the customer support and the just the software and stuff that comes with it is just super awesome and like user friendly. Like automatically updates for specific games and stuff. It's like the ultimate gamer hardware developer. I like NVIDIA. Okay, so does this look okay? Kinda dough. Yes, kinda dough. Yeah. Let's go get some more of that wood. Oh, nothing's new. I streamed yesterday. It was I streamed on Dadcraft for the first time ever. I've never streamed on Dadcraft, and the reason I streamed on Dadcraft, and I streamed with a whole bunch of Dadcrafters, it was my dad's birthday. Wadok, owner of Dadcraft. So I went on his server. I'm a member of his server, and a couple other OakenStoners are as well. Like Lanky White Guy is now a member of Dadcraft, I believe, as well as OakenStone. Obviously, he's not going to leave OakenStone for Dadcraft. Obviously, these things are obnoxious to break, but yeah, he's obviously not going to leave OakenStone for Dadcraft, but he's also a member there. It's kind of an honorary sort of thing, just like me and Jag. You know, OakenStone and Dadcraft have kind of intermingled for a very long time. You know, kind of had coinciding communities due to the fact that the owner of Dadcraft is my father, and the owner of OakenStone is, you know, me. My father owning Dadcraft helps with the community structure, I guess. But we've Dadcraft and OakenStone has kind of always been hand in hand, which is pretty awesome. And we have some shared members. Some of our adult members, some of our more mature members have Dadcraft memberships. But yeah, anyways, it was White Hawk's birthday yesterday. Back on topic. It was White Hawk's birthday yesterday, and we streamed for his birthday party on Dadcraft. We ended up getting Durandal, Glendromeda, Example Craft. You guys know Example Craft. He's the one who designed the what's frickin' chicken cooker. So that's a pretty he's a pretty monumental guy to this channel. He has like 2,000 some odd subscribers. Really good YouTuber, super smart redstone dude. But let me know if you want me to upload the Dadcraft stream. I still might anyway, because a lot of you guys like my Dadcraft stuff. We do have another Easter church service coming up. As you guys know, I'm a Christian. And if you don't want to watch it, then don't watch it. But if you do want to watch it, then alright, very good. You know, there's going to be a lot of people there, basically, that you know. But if you're, like I said, if you're not religious, then don't watch it. If you don't want to, if you're hostile towards Christianity, then I just advise just staying away, you know. But I respect other people's views, obviously. All I ask in return is that you would respect mine. So, anyways, off that topic. Sorry that got a little deep there, but I had to clarify that. Anyways, I do want to also say that it's not for personal gain. I don't do it for the views of the Dadcraft service. You know, I did not, you know, originally the last year's Dadcraft service was ended up being immensely successful as far as views and stuff goes, but I did not intend for that. I will just mention, you know, I did not do it for personal gain. I did it because, you know, I did it because I love Jesus. Okay, I'm just gonna admit it. You know, I did it. Anyways, end of that story. I try to leave religion and politics out of my videos as much as I can, but when it comes to that stuff, or when it comes to that, I get some hate sometimes for the Dadcraft Little Caesar Church service, and I get a lot of love for it as well. So, you know, popcorn's rustling about. So I just want to clarify that. But anyways, off that topic, yeah. It's gonna be a good time. I did a good long live stream on Dadcraft. On Dadcraft with a bunch of the Dadcrafters, and it turned out to be a really awesome time. So, yeah, it was good. It was really good. We got down with it. I had Duran from the SimCity, which is coming back, by the way. Forgot to tell you guys, the SimCity is coming back. I do want to mention that. It'll be SimCity Sunday, just like usual, except with Durandal. Duran's a really good dude, good YouTuber. You guys would like him a lot. You should also check out his channel. He's been a fan of mine for a pretty long time as well. He's a really loyal fan, a really good dude. I've met him in real life. Really good guy Durandal is. So you should definitely check out his channel. I do want to play Cities Skylines, and he's doing a Let's Play on it, so I'm a little jealous, but you know, still. Look at that. That's a beautiful cube. It's almost a cube, at least. So we do need a floor. I did lose my builder's wand, though. That made me really sad. So, but yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll get another at some juncture. But yeah, look at that. That's cool. I like how that looks, the bricks. This is going to be a giant build. Oh, I did want a tower over here. I don't think I have the wood for it, though. The tower over here has got to be a little taller. Yeah, but I do need a bigger... This will be my home, that house here, there. That will be my home, and then this is going to be my workstation. You know, I want to keep work and play out of it. Like, separate. You know, still on the same property, because it's still my property, obviously. I own this entire biome. I'll tell you, I'll show you guys what I own on here. I do own this entire Extreme Hills biome. This is all mine here. Just this whole, you can see the definition of the lines and stuff of my property. So I have some property to do some stuff with, and I want to do stuff with it. I do want to have like an Air Force want to rally an army and all that stuff. Ooh, look at that. That's magic. Played with that feature a little bit Friday's episode. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I do wanna have like an Air Force, and I do wanna have a Navy, because I do have an oceanside area here, right here. That's gonna be where my Navy resides. And since there's the Archimedes ships, I can have a cool Navy, and I wanna have a pretty military base thing as well. And I think there's tanks in this as well that I wanna have. So I do wanna have some stuff on related to the war mods as well. That defend my factory and my city, so to speak. Because I do want a city, and if, there's no reason to having a military if there's nothing to defend. Am I right? That's my logic, at least. Maybe next week we'll stream some SmokenSteel. We'll see, though. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun streaming, because last week we streamed and we got attacked by ISIS, and this week we streamed and we got attacked by Nazis, as well as ISIS. But my moderator, Kuro, is the best moderator in the world. You should also check out her channel. She's Jag's girlfriend. She has some really awesome videos. She's doing a mod pack that Jag had made for her. K-Pack is what it's called. It's called Kuro Plays K-Pack is her series, and you should definitely check it out. She's a really dedicated YouTuber. She's a really good friend, and you need to go check her out. She does a fantastic job moderating for all the streams that you guys love to watch. So you should check out her channel. She's in my featured channels. Now she's directly involved with my channel as well, being my main moderator on my live streams. She's a big part of my channel, and I can't thank her enough for modding for me. So I do want to emphasize her importance. You guys need to go give her some love as well, and she has a really good content. I'm not gonna lie, like I enjoy watching her content, and you guys should too, because she's a good person. Jag's girlfriend is one of the good ones. Kuro. Anyways, yep, that's that. Look at this wall. This wall is looking sweet. Oh yeah, I do like the patterns. We do need more nether brick though. That's gonna be something that needs to happen at some juncture. Now this is probably gonna be kind of a grindy sort of episode. Or it's not really grindy. It's just buildy. It's just mass buildy, and I don't usually do these mass building constructions stuff. As far as like huge builds like on camera mostly, but shoot, might as well work on it, and give me a few episodes out of this, that's pretty cool. We should yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna like this. I think I want this to be like an old school factory style sort of joint. Do we have enough of this stuff? That's cool though. We do need a floor. We need a floor. I kind of want to go to the look towards the redwood, maybe the bluish wood. I don't know why, but I really like these blocks for factory style build. I do have these nether bricks that I can chisel up. What else do I have? Nothing. Okay, do I have my chisel? We should chisel some of these up to that variety. Yes. This way we can even out that a little bit, and then we'll get 3 more of those, and we'll just stack those up. Okay, we are gonna need some more though, I will say that, but I'm glad and excited to work on this project, because this is a very industrial pack, and I need an industrial base, and since my quarry dug right here, I figured, hey, this would be a perfect spot for this place. But anyways, yeah, I do want to have a city here at some point, and I do want like a military to be able to defend it, because there's no reason to defend something that you don't have when you don't have anything to defend. That's my thing. So I do want like an Air Force, Navy, and ground army with some tanks and stuff going. That'll be awesome. We'll move on to some of that sometime soon. But I do want to get into that stuff. We do have a lot of the war mods here. Well, it being technical, you gotta have futuristic weapons and guns and such, tanks and helicopters and all that stuff. Yeah, that's futuristic. Anyways, yeah, not that I really need protection, but it makes it look cool anyway. It makes it look cool when you have a little bit of realism, when you have some a cool city, like factorized city, that you can defend, kind of. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is kind of a country here. I kind of want to make it, at least, you know, that's kind of my vision for this place, is to make it like its own country. This area, this huge property that I claim. I wouldn't have claimed so much property had I not wanted it to be a country, you know. If I didn't have a bunch of plans for it, you know, I don't want to be that greedy. You know, I don't want to like say like these people can't take all this land because, you know, I want it. I called it, you know, but I did call it. But there's a reason. There is a reason I called it, and that's to make us country, you know. And that's what I want. I want an industrial country. That's my idea here. It's kind of a broad idea. I get that, but that's okay. That's okay. We can figure it out. Dang, we've been going for 15 minutes, and all we've been doing is building a wall. I need more nether brick. That's a cool factory block, though. I do like this factory block. See, though, if I did use a builder's wand, I wouldn't be able to make these like precise, like randomized block placements. I guess I could have in like its own right, but it would have looked way different. It wouldn't have looked as scrambled and messy at the same time, I guess. So yeah, but I do glad that we have some. I am glad. Dang it, I don't even remember what I was gonna say anymore. That we do have some blocks and stuff that we have here. I don't know. I don't even remember. It does look factorized, though. It does look very cool. Factories are pretty ugly buildings, typically. I'm going to try to do my best to make this as pretty as possible. It is a cube, though. So, you know how that goes. I'm just out another brick. Flat out out of another brick. Oh, look at me. A minute. Need that. Is there another stack of that went into? Because I didn't think it went in my 52 stack. Stupid. Come on. Quit, like, accidentally right-clicking that. Okay. Let's see. A chisel. This needs to be this variety of nether brick. Tell me that isn't a good factory block, though. Let's keep going a little bit on here until we're out. Then we need to go get some more. But that's going to be cool. It does look like a good factory. This is made of guts, it says. That's made of meat. This is made of guts. You know, that doesn't really look like guts. You know, to me that just doesn't look like guts to me. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I mean, well, of course, you know, I'm not most people. I've seen a lot of guts in real life, too. You know, so maybe it's just a thing. I don't know. Beats me. I'll never know. But yes, I was plugging people, weren't I? You should go subscribe to YDoc, and you should go subscribe to Kuro J Goon on YouTube, because I am not the only one who YouTubes. And YDoc just got into streaming too, so you should check him out as well, because you just follow him on Twitch if you're not already. I'm getting up there in Twitch followers. I have 31 followers now. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, because I have 46 Twitter followers, 31 Twitch followers. So there's people that come and watch. You know, it's a party when I Twitch. You know, I do in the Twitch action, but like, never mind. You don't know. You don't get it. You'll never know. Maybe my Binding of Isaac today I will show you, which you might have already seen by now. Look at that. That's cool. It's cool looking. But we're out of blocks, so that sucks. But we should work on the floor. We do have some floor materials, so we can at least do that. These blocks are useless. I just want to make floor out of them. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be a cool floor. I don't have any other like red blocks that I could use for a floor here. We could use like glass, but I don't have that much glass. We'll work it out later, I guess. But this is where my quarry once was. It's always cool to build on these big pits like this, because it always makes for some really awesome structural stuff. Can I plant these, or do these have to be planted on netherrack, I wonder? I know Dark had one on SmokenSteel. Or OakenStone. No, BrokenStone. That's what it was. Dang it. Okay. Ooh, the sun's rising. We don't have to get torches anymore. Give me that. Okay, this is a cool wood though. This is an underused wood. I will say it does look like a nethery build. I'm not gonna lie. This factory is a. I would normally lie to you. No, I'm kidding. This is kind of a factory build, or not a factory, but a nethery sort of build. But I wanted it to be that way. This is kind of a grimy factory sort of floor too. I don't know. The way I see it is, it looks like it's like a well-seasoned floor. It's kind of hard to fit into a lot of places, but it kind of. I'm leaning way back. I hope you guys can hear me. I think it kind of fits the theme a little bit of the walls. It matches the walls. It looks good. So we'll talk about it. We'll look at it. I don't want to like completely rip off Jag, but I did like his idea for the factory situation. But my factory will be different. I will say that because it's number one smaller, like way smaller. But he has way more space than he really needs. So, a lot of people are questioning the longevity of this series because most of my modded series don't last this long. But I can assure you that I wouldn't get this deep into something and have this many plans for a modded series if it wasn't gonna last. So this is we're in this one for the long run. I will tell you that. So, ooh, I'm running out of jetpack energy. But yeah, I do want to move into. Not move in, but this is my factory, my workshop. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's kind of cool though how the quarries laid out a perfect square that like leaves me to work here. Now normally I don't like building in squares, but due to the fact that it's a factory, I feel like it'll work. You know, at least in my mind. But holy smokes, I'm really stoked that Jag has a new computer because it was getting a little dull around here without Jag. You know, but you know, hey man, some solo episodes of SmokenSteel never hurt anybody. I got big plans over here at my base. You know, Jag's not the only one with plans. It did take me a while to get this plan though. I'm not gonna lie. It did take Jag a long time. Or it took me a long time to get plans because. I just wasn't very inspired. I just knew I wanted the factory house, like that house over there, but I didn't know like anything else. I was like, I just want to play, which wasn't very good because that didn't result in a lot of longevity. But now I've got big plans for my country here, and that should save me. That should save me and make the content a little better. A little more entertaining, and it should make it a little more enjoyable for you guys. And I was talking to Jag, and he sees the episodes we do together, like the quick little opening round phone goes off every episode. He sees the episodes that we do that are like quickie little ones where we're not doing much, like other than like raiding a moon dungeon. He sees them as kind of like slacker episodes, like where we didn't really try that much, and he's kind of right, you know. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to do those episodes, you know. But the solo episodes usually are a little more heartfelt, I guess. So there's a floor. That's a nice floor. We should poke a little door right here. I do want like a guard tower with like a sniper rifle dude up there. Put like a custom NPC. Let's make this our door here. This is perfect. Beautiful workspace. Okay. Look, it's brilliant. We do need to have some walkways and stuff up in here that are a little more clean, I guess. Because we just got all these pipes everywhere. Ooh, we should charge our jetpack. My jetpack. Should do that. This was a fun episode, man. I don't know, it felt kind of dull at first, but holy smokes. Like, I felt like, man, I'm just going to be building all this, like, big, like, obnoxious structure, you know, for a long time, and it's just like it feels good, man. I don't know, I like it. The way you can usually tell it's going to be a good episode is if the 24 to 30 minute episode like goes by really quickly. That's how you can usually tell it's going to be a fun episode. I feel like I had a lot to talk about though. That's going to be cool. I do want a tower that goes way high up there that we can put like a sniper dude on. I probably have a helicopter pad on top of there as well. And I was thinking of like having a steampunk house here just for poops and giggles. And for custom NPCs, it'll be really cool to make like a city, because that's kind of what I want. You know, I want various cities throughout this like country, quote unquote, and I want to have like roads that run from city to city and all that stuff. So I do have some long-term goals on here, and that's something that we do want to talk about here. Let's go F1 and F2. Perfect picture for a perfect episode. Hello, cattle. We got some natural resources up in here in the mountains. We could like live here forever. And at some point, once I get another building wand, I do want to build like a wall all the way around my country. And just be like, I want to secede from the United States of America. Yeah, if you guys watch Better Call Saul, you know what I'm talking about. You crazy dude. Crazy whack job. But this is my house. This is a nice house though. It's futuristic, which is kind of what I'm going for. I do need to fill it out a little bit though. This place, it's all messy. Everything's all out of necessity. Up here I do want to, no, I'll put my auto spawner in my factory, because I do need a space for, like a lot of space for auto spawners and that sort of thing as well. But yeah, I do want to have like a place for like aircraft carriers and stuff. Maybe we'll fly over there and take a rook once my jetpack gets charged. But this place needs to be pimped out, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But I do want, like, I want to look around and see just a bunch of buildings. Recently I've been getting into the groove of building like a lot of like up close buildings, like townhouse sort of style. And that looks really good for a city, in my opinion. So that might result in some cool builds and stuff up in here, because I do want to try that for a city. But I do want to have it factorized as well. Like the cities are just like, I almost want it to be like a post-apocalyptic kind of town. Well, not really, because I don't want it to be abandoned, but I want it to have like a bunch of like hardened like I want it to have like a bunch of hardened like civilians that like don't take no crap. I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just want it to be cool. You know? The citizens and pedestrians here are gonna be tough. You know, they live in a tough country. You know, because there's snow on the mountains. It's just hostile area. Blood moons come and just people don't even care. Yeah, but we do need to move our aircraft. At least our military aircraft and weaponry and stuff to a military location, because this is just unacceptable. We should scout out some locations though for that. This is probably plenty. Well, let's just let it go all the way up. Let's go. Let's see how easy it is. We really should make a good path around here. Ooh. Should make it like a solid path around here to actually get around in. Because this is a crappy path. Look, this is a cool feel. I like it. I like it a lot. I think I can get behind this. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike, because it's mean. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of SmokenSteel. I'm really excited. I got lots of big plans. And I hope you guys are excited for my big plans as well.